Earth has no shortage of roads that push human nerves to their limit. Twisting through mountains, clinging to cliffs, or cutting across unforgiving wilderness, these routes test skill, courage, and sometimes pure luck. Today, we're looking at 15 of the most frightening roads ever built. For some brave souls, the thrill of adventure lies in traversing treacherous and spine-chilling roads that wind through perilous terrain. From dizzying heights to hairpin turns, these roads put even the most experienced drivers to the test. 15. North Yilgis Road, Bolivia. I mean, there really was only one road that we could use to start this list off. North Yilgis Road, Bolivia, also known as the infamous Death Road, stands as a chilling testament to human bravery and the unforgiving forces of nature. It's earned its reputation as one of the most terrifying and treacherous roads on Earth, claiming countless lives and instilling fear in the hearts of even the most experienced drivers. The very mention of North Yilgis Road sends shivers down your spine. Located in the Bolivian Andes, this narrow and winding path snakes its way through the breathtakingly beautiful yet perilously steep mountainside. Stretching for approximately 43 miles, it connects the capital city of La Paz to the town of Coroico, but this seemingly innocent purpose belies the true nature of this landmark. This single-lane road that precariously hugs the cliff's edge, with vertical drops of up to 2,000 feet on one side and jagged, imposing rock walls on the other. It's got no guardrails to provide a sense of security or protection. Instead, it's a sheer battle between man and nature, where the slightest misjudgment or miscalculation could result in catastrophic consequences. The road's treachery is exacerbated by its dense fog, unpredictable weather conditions, and constant rainfall, which transform the already precarious surface into a slippery and muddy nightmare. The thick mist obscures visibility, making it challenging for drivers to anticipate what lies ahead, amplifying the sense of danger and terror. Adding to that terror, North Yilgis Road is riddled with countless hairpin turns, sharp corners, and blind bends that demand the utmost focus and precision. Vehicles must navigate these treacherous twists and turns with the utmost of care, as even the smallest error in judgment can lead to a tragic plunge into the abyss below. This road's haunting nickname, the Death Road, is no exaggeration. It's estimated that hundreds of lives have been claimed on this harrowing stretch every year, making it a somber reminder of the risks faced by those who dare to traverse its path. 14. Kolyma Highway, Russia. So, in the spirit of the first entry on our list, the next road has an equally terrifying name. The Kolyma Highway, also known as the Road of Bones, stretches across the vast and desolate landscapes of northeast Russia. Connecting the towns of Magadan and Yakutsk, this famous road, spanning over 2,000 kilometers through remote and unforgiving regions, has earned a chilling reputation as one of the scariest highways in the world. One of the primary reasons why this highway is so terrifying is its harsh and extreme climate. The road passes through the Siberian tundra, where temperatures can plummet to unimaginable lows, reaching as low as -60 degrees Celsius in winter. These frigid conditions pose a severe threat to travelers, and the risk of hypothermia, frostbite, and mechanical failures increases exponentially. The fear of being stranded in the bitter cold and facing the harsh realities of the Siberian wilderness adds to an element of genuine danger on the journey. Another factor that contributes to the road's scary reputation is its treacherous and unpredictable terrain. The Kolyma Highway cuts through vast stretches of wilderness, crossing rivers, marshlands, and rugged mountains. The road itself is often poorly maintained, riddled with potholes, and prone to flooding during the summer months. Travelers must navigate through treacherous mud, icy patches, and river crossings, demanding the utmost caution and skill. The lack of nearby services or assistance exacerbates the sense of vulnerability, as breakdowns or accidents can leave travelers stranded in the middle of nowhere. Furthermore, the Kolyma Highway bears the weight of a dark and haunting history. During the Stalin era, the road was constructed by Gulag prisoners who endured unimaginable suffering and loss of life. The Road of Bones nickname serves as a chilling reminder of the human cost that was paid to build this path through the wilderness. The road is scattered with makeshift grave markers and memorials, evoking a sense of eerie melancholy and providing a constant reminder of the road's dark past. Moreover, the road's isolation and remoteness adds to its terrifying nature. The Kolyma Highway traverses vast stretches of the wilderness, where civilization is scarce, and help can be days away. Truly terrifying. 13. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. Guoliang Tunnel Road in China is a bone-chilling testament to human determination and the audacity to conquer seemingly insurmountable obstacles. This awe-inspiring road, carved out of a mountain in the Hunan province, presents an atmosphere of sheer terror that haunts the imaginations of those who dare to venture through its eerie passages. The road owes its notoriety to the remarkable engineering feat that transformed a treacherous cliffside into a narrow, winding tunnel. As you enter the tunnel, a sense of foreboding engulfs you. The dim lighting casts long, eerie shadows along the tunnel's walls, adding an unsettling ambience to the already spine-chilling experience. The Guoliang Tunnel Road is not for the faint of heart. With its narrow openings and rough-hewn rock walls, it seems to close in around you, giving you a claustrophobic sensation. As you navigate through its snaking path, you can't help but be acutely aware of the darkness just beyond the feeble reach of your headlights. The constant reminder of the mountain's massive weight above you adds to the road's intimidating aura. Jagged rocks jut out from the tunnel's ceiling, hinting at the ever-present danger of a collapse. Each passing moment intensifies the feeling of vulnerability, as if the mountain itself was waiting to unleash its wrath upon unsuspecting travelers. As you make your way through the tunnel, you encounter numerous blind turns and hairpin bends, making it impossible to anticipate what lies ahead. The limited visibility coupled with the oppressive silence creates a sense of dread and anticipation, as if any moment could bring an encounter with the unknown. To add to the nature of this road, the tunnel's uneven surface and lack of safety barriers amplify these risks. The absence of guardrails means that one wrong move could send you hurtling off the edge, adding an element of real danger to the already terrifying journey. Yet, for those who possess the courage to traverse the Guoliang Tunnel Road, the reward is an awe-inspiring view of the surrounding landscape. But is it worth the terror? 12. James Dalton Highway, Alaska, United States. The James Dalton Highway, winding its way through the vast and desolate wilderness of Alaska in the U.S., stands as a chilling testament to isolation, extreme weather conditions, and the constant threat of danger. This haunting road stretches for over 400 miles. It's not for the faint of heart, as it presents an unparalleled level of fear and trepidation to all who venture along its daunting path. The sheer remoteness of this highway is enough to send shivers down the spine of even the most intrepid travelers. This isolated stretch of road cuts through unforgiving Arctic tundra, devoid of any significant human settlements or services for long stretches. But it's not just the loneliness that makes this road so terrifying. The James Dalton Highway is subjected to some of the harshest weather conditions known to man. It weathers extreme cold temperatures, blizzards, and powerful gusts of wind that can easily knock vehicles off course. Drivers must be prepared for sudden whiteouts, making navigation a perilous task and increasing the risk of accidents. Adding to that ominous atmosphere, the road encounters wildlife that is as majestic as it is dangerous. Moose, caribou, and bears roam the wild, often crossing the highway unexpectedly. Collisions with these formidable creatures can have dire consequences, adding another layer of fear to an already nerve-wracking journey. The road itself is far from forgiving. It's unpaved for a significant portion, causing treacherous driving conditions. Large potholes, loose gravel, and washboard surfaces make the ride incredibly bumpy and unpredictable. This, combined with the narrow lanes and lack of guardrails, heightens that sense of danger and requires drivers to maintain the utmost focus and control. Moreover, the James Dalton Highway is notorious for its limited amenities. Gas stations, rest areas, and accommodations are sparse, leaving travelers vulnerable to the whims of the elements. In such an inhospitable environment, a breakdown or emergency here can quickly turn into a nightmare, leaving individuals stranded and exposed to the harsh Arctic conditions. Not the best place to take a family trip with the kids. 11. Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. Skipper's Canyon Road in New Zealand is a heart-stopping testament to the awe-inspiring beauty and sheer terror that nature can bestow upon a road. This narrow and treacherous path carved into the steep cliffs of Skipper Canyon present a spine-chilling experience that strikes fear into the hearts of even the most seasoned drivers. The road clings precariously to the canyon walls, with towering cliffs on one side and a seemingly bottomless abyss on the other. There are few guardrails or protective barriers, leaving little margin for error. The sense of danger intensifies as you make your way along the road. With each twist and turn, the visibility becomes increasingly limited, creating an experience that demands concentration and precision. The road's narrowness leaves little room for error, and encountering another vehicle can send chills down your spine as you navigate the treacherous passageway. Adding to the road's ominous aura, Skipper's Canyon is steeped in a rich history of gold mining and daring exploits. The remnants of old structures and the tales of daring prospectors who once braved this unforgiving terrain only serve to heighten the sense of it, as if the road itself carries the weight of its haunted past, whispering stories of hardship and peril to those who dare to traverse it. Weather conditions can escalate the fear factor on this road. Rainfall and fog can reduce visibility to a mere few feet, turning an already challenging road into a true test of nerves. The ever-present risk of rockfalls and landslides further adds to the palpable sense of danger that hangs in the air, reminding travelers of the unforgiving forces of nature. Yet for those who dare to brave Skipper's Canyon Road, the reward is an unforgettable journey through some of New Zealand's most awe-inspiring landscapes. Towering cliffs, rugged mountains, and the crystal-clear waters of the Statover River create a surreal backdrop that is as breathtaking as it is fear-inducing. 10. Atlantic Ocean Road, Norway. The Atlantic Ocean Road in Norway, known as Atlanterhavsveien in Norwegian, is mesmerizing and spine-chilling that weaves its way through the rugged coastline, connecting small islands and showcasing the dramatic beauty of the Norwegian Sea. While it offers breathtaking views and an unforgettable driving experience, the Atlantic Ocean Road is also renowned for the fear it instills in those who dare to venture along its path. One of the primary reasons why the Atlantic Ocean Road is so terrifying is its exposure to the raw power of the sea. The road spans a stretch of open water, and during storms or rough weather conditions, massive waves crash against the roadway, sending saltwater spray high into the air. The fear of being swept away by a rogue wave or encountering unpredictable tidal surges adds an undeniable sense of danger to this journey. Another factor that contributes to the road's scary reputation is its unique architectural design. The Atlantic Ocean Road is a masterpiece of engineering, with several low-lying bridges that appear to float above the water. As drivers navigate these bridges, the sensation of being suspended over the vast expanse of the Norwegian Sea can be unnerving. The narrow lanes and absence of guardrails in some sections further amplify that feeling of vulnerability, especially when faced with oncoming traffic or adverse weather. Furthermore, this road is infamous for its changeable weather patterns. In Norway, the climate can shift dramatically, and the road is often subjected to high winds, heavy rain, fog, and even snowstorms. These sudden weather changes can create hazardous driving conditions, reducing visibility and making the road slippery and treacherous. The fear of encountering a sudden blizzard or losing control of the vehicle due to gusty winds adds an element of genuine peril to the journey. Additionally, the road's location along the jagged coastline presents a constant fear of landslides and rockfalls. The steep cliffs that line this road are prone to erosion and instability, especially during periods of heavy rainfall or freeze-thaw cycles. Travelers must remain vigilant and aware of their surroundings to mitigate this risk of falling rocks or debris. Lastly, the Atlantic Ocean Road's reputation for being scary is also influenced by its stunning natural beauty. 9. Stelvio Pass, Italy. As one of the highest paved mountain passes in the world, the Stelvio Pass, located in the majestic Italian Alps, presents a formidable challenge to drivers. Combining breathtaking beauty with a thrilling and spine-chilling experience, the first sight of Stelvio Pass is enough to quicken your pulse. The road ascends with relentless determination, snaking its way through the rugged terrain of the Alps. Hairpin turns, steep inclines, and narrow lanes are the hallmarks of this infamous pass, evoking a deep sense of unease in even the most seasoned drivers. The constant feeling of being perched on the edge with precipitous drops just inches away adds an exhilarating and terrifying dimension to your journey. As you navigate the treacherous curves of the Stelvio Pass, the sheer magnitude of the surrounding mountains becomes apparent. Towering peaks adorned with snow-capped summits loom overhead, casting long shadows that seem to amplify the road's daunting nature. The ever-changing weather conditions can exacerbate the fear factor, with sudden fog, rain, or even snow making the journey even more challenging and nerve-wracking. The absence of guardrails or protective barriers along much of the pass only serves to intensify the sense of danger. It's as if the road itself is daring drivers to test their limits, demanding complete focus and unwavering attention to every twist and turn. Each hairpin bend brings the heart to a pounding crescendo as you inch closer to the edge, trusting your skills and the road's grip to keep you from disaster. Adding to the spine-chilling ambience, the Stelvio Pass is often frequented by cyclists, motorcyclists, and other vehicles, requiring careful navigation and constant awareness of your surroundings. The need for precision and caution is paramount, and a single misjudgment or momentary lapse in concentration can have catastrophic consequences. Number 8. Zojila Pass, India. Zojila Pass in India is a daunting and bone-chilling road that traverses the majestic Himalayas, connecting the Kashmir Valley to the remote region of Ladakh. Known for its extreme elevation, treacherous terrain, and unpredictable weather conditions, Zojila Pass stands as one of the scariest roads in the world, demanding utmost caution and nerve from those brave enough to venture along its path. The first reason why this pass is so terrifying is its jaw-dropping altitude. Sitting at an elevation of around 3,500 meters, the pass is shrouded in thin air, making each breath a challenge. The lack of oxygen coupled with the sheer precipitous drops along the road creates a sense of unease and vulnerability. With steep cliffs on one side and a seemingly endless abyss on the other, the fear of losing control and plummeting down this treacherous slope is ever present. Adding to the road's spine-chilling nature is its unforgiving and rugged terrain. This pass is notorious for its narrow and winding lanes, frequently exposed to landslides and rockfalls. The constant threat of loose boulders crashing onto the road is a haunting reminder of the raw power of the mountains. Travelers must navigate the hairpin bends and negotiate narrow sections with limited visibility, requiring nerves of steel and impeccable driving. The weather conditions at Zojila Pass further intensify that fear factor. The pass is subject to extreme temperatures, heavy snowfall, and blizzards, especially during winter. Snowstorms can render the road impassable, leaving drivers stranded in harsh and inhospitable conditions. Even in milder seasons, sudden weather changes are not uncommon, with fog, rain, and strong winds creating treacherous driving that demand constant vigilance. The remote and isolated nature of the pass adds to its terrifying reputation. It's far from major towns or cities, and help can be hours away in case of an emergency. The feeling of being cut off from civilization and left to confront any challenges on your own only amplifies the sense of vulnerability and fear. Once again, the landscape is also breathtaking, but at what cost? 7. Jebel Hafit Mountain Road, United Arab Emirates. The Jebel Hafit Mountain Road in the United Arab Emirates is a hair-raising and awe-inspiring route that winds its way up the Jebel Hafit Mountain, standing at an impressive 1,200 meters above sea level. While offering panoramic views of the surrounding desert landscape and the city of Al Ain, this road is also notorious for its terrifying features that make it one of the scariest roads in the world. One of the primary reasons why the Jebel Hafit Mountain Road is so scary is its steep incline and numerous hairpin turns. The road is carved into the rugged mountain slopes, ascending at a gradient that can reach up to 8%, challenging even the most experienced of drivers. As vehicles navigate the tight bends and sharp curves, the fear of losing control and plummeting down the mountainside is a constant presence. The narrowness of the road and the absence of guardrails in some sections only adds to that spine-chilling nature. Another factor that contributes to the road's terrifying reputation is the sense of height and exposure it induces. Driving along the Jebel Hafit Mountain Road means being perched on the edge of steep cliffs, with vertigo-inducing drops just a few meters away. The feeling of vulnerability at the breathtaking views of the vast expanse below only intensifies that fear. Even the most fearless travelers may find themselves gripping the steering wheel tightly as they navigate this nerve-wracking road. Furthermore, the road's desert surroundings and extreme weather conditions adds to its nature. The Jebel Hafit Mountain Road is situated in the heart of the desert, where temperatures can soar to blistering levels. The scorching heat combined with the arid and barren landscape creates a harsh and inhospitable environment. Travelers must be prepared for the possibility of overheating vehicles or encountering other heat-related issues that can add an element of danger to a journey. Moreover, the remote location of the mountain road adds to its eerie and daunting atmosphere. It's situated away from major urban centers, and any help or assistance may be far away in case of emergency or a breakdown. The feeling of isolation and being alone in the vast desert surroundings can intensify that fear and make the journey even more challenging. 6. Transfagarasan, Romania. The Transfagarasan Highway in Romania is a legendary road that snakes its way through the breathtaking landscapes of the Carpathian Mountains, connecting the historic regions of Transylvania and Wallachia. While renowned for its stunning beauty and panoramic views, the Transfagarasan is also known for its hair-raising twists and turns in challenging terrain, earning its reputation as one of the most terrifying roads in the world. So what else makes it so scary? How about the dizzying elevation? Reaching a maximum altitude of over 2,000 meters at its highest point, the road takes drivers on a white-knuckled journey through steep inclines and sharp switchbacks. The continuous ascent and descent require careful maneuvering and precise driving, as any miscalculation could lead to disaster. The feeling of teetering on the edge of precipitous drops only adds to the heart-stopping nature of the road. Another factor that contributes to the road's terrifying reputation is its narrow and winding lanes. Transfagarasan is characterized by tight curves, narrow passes, and hairpin bends that demand full attention and concentration from drivers. The absence of guardrails along certain sections heightens that fear, and there's little separating vehicles from the steep ravines and deep valleys below. Negotiating each curve becomes a nerve-wracking challenge, amplifying the adrenaline for those brave enough to embark on this daring drive. Furthermore, its unpredictable weather conditions add to its scary nature. The road's prone to sudden shifts in weather, including heavy fog, rainstorms, and even snow during colder months. Reduced visibility and slippery surfaces can make driving treacherous. Travelers must be prepared for rapidly changing conditions and exercise caution to ensure their safety. Moreover, the remote and isolated location of the Transfagarasan adds to its eerie and daunting atmosphere. So, I'd say that's a big fat nope if you're considering taking this route sometime soon. 5. Tianmen Mountain Road, China. How dangerous is this road? Well, let me give you an idea. It's also known as Heaven Linking Avenue. One of the main reasons why Tianmen Mountain Road is so terrifying is its steep incline and numerous hairpin turns. The road winds its way up Tianmen Mountain, featuring an ascent of 1,100 meters over a distance of just 11 kilometers. The gradient can reach a jaw-dropping 10%, challenging drivers' skills with its tight bend and sharp curves, which obviously demand precise maneuvering and nerves of steel. The fear of losing control and careening off the road into the abyss below creates an adrenaline-pumping experience for those brave enough to take on this journey. Another factor that contributes to the road's scary reputation is its sheer verticality. Tianmen Mountain Road is characterized by steep cliffs and precipitous drops, with sections where there are no guardrails to separate vehicles from the void. The feeling of being perched on the edge of a dizzying precipice, with little to protect against a catastrophic fall, can leave even the most adventurous souls with a sense of trepidation. The road's challenging weather conditions also add to that frightening nature. Tianmen Mountain is well known for its ever-changing weather, which can range from sunny and clear to foggy and rainy in a matter of seconds. Reduced visibility, slippery surfaces, and sudden weather shifts can make driving treacherous and increase the risk of accidents. Moreover, the road's unique features, such as the Tianmen Cave and the glass skywalk, add an extra level of horror. Tianmen Cave is a natural rock arch that serves as the entrance to the mountain, and driving through this narrow opening with a solid rock mere inches away can be an intimidating experience. The glass skywalk, a transparent pathway suspended hundreds of meters above the ground, adds a thrilling element of vertigo and fear of heights for those who dare to walk upon it. Just in case things aren't scary enough. 4. Hana Highway, Hawaii. Hana Highway, located on the beautiful island of Maui in Hawaii, is known for its breathtaking views of lush rainforest, cascading waterfalls, and rugged coastline. But it also presents challenges that make it one of the most nerve-wracking roads in the U.S. One of the primary reasons why Hana Highway is so terrifying is its narrow and winding nature. The road stretches for approximately 64 miles along the eastern coast of Maui, with over 600 curves and 59 bridges. The narrow lanes, coupled with the constant twists and turns, demand exceptional driving skills and unwavering attention. Maneuvering through the tight bends and encountering oncoming traffic can be a heart-stopping experience, especially when there's little room for error. Another factor that contributes to the road's terrifying reputation is its rugged terrain and steep cliffs. Hana Highway traverses through dense rainforests and passes along sheer cliffs that drop off into the Pacific Ocean. The feeling of being perched on the edge of precipitous drops with the crashing waves below can be pretty unnerving, especially when you consider the complete lack of guardrails. In addition to this, the eastern coast of Maui is known for its tropical climate, which means that rainfall can be heavy and sudden, creating slippery conditions that increase risk of accidents. Dense fog can also roll in, reducing visibility and making navigation more challenging. Travelers must be prepared for rapidly changing weather here and exercise caution to ensure their safety. Furthermore, Hana Highway is remote and isolated, adding to its daunting atmosphere. The road meanders through sparsely populated areas with limited access to service or assistance. In case of emergencies or breakdowns, help may be far away, and the one thing you always want to make sure is available with every one of the roads on this list is help. 3. Dalton Pass, Philippines. Dalton Pass, located in the Philippines, is a treacherous, nerve-wracking mountain pass known for its challenging terrain and harrowing driving conditions, making it one of the scariest roads in the country. Once again, a large part of terror comes from its steep inclines and sharp curves. The road winds its way through the Caraballo Mountains, where the gradients can reach up to 45 degrees. The continuous ascent and descent, coupled with hairpin turns and narrow passes, demand exceptional driving skills and amazing concentration, which means that the fear of losing control and careening off the precipitous cliff is a constant presence, adding to the adrenaline-pumping element of this journey. Another factor that contributes to the road's scary reputation is its challenging weather conditions. Dalton Pass is prone to heavy rainfall, fog, and mist, especially during the rainy season. The combination of steep slopes, slippery surfaces, and reduced visibility creates a hazardous environment for drivers. Navigating the road under such conditions becomes a perilous task, increasing the risk of accidents and adding an extra layer of fear. The road's remote location and lack of services doesn't help matters either. Dalton Pass cuts through remote and sparsely populated areas, where help may be scarce in case of emergencies or breakdowns. Additionally, the road's historical significance adds an eerie atmosphere to the journey. Dalton Pass has played a significant role in Philippine history, particularly during World War II, witnessing intense battles and seeing the sacrifice of countless lives. The echoes of the past lend a haunting quality to the road, reminding travelers of its somber past and the struggles faced by those who came before. 2. Fairy Meadows Road, Pakistan. Now this sounds much better, doesn't it? Surely Fairy Meadows Road is a happy place, where children dance around, holding hands, singing, and wearing flowers in their hair, right? No, wrong. Fairy Meadows Road in Pakistan is widely regarded as one of the scariest roads in the world, and for good reason. This treacherous path leading to the serene and picturesque Fairy Meadows nestled at the base of Nanga Parbat is shrouded in an aura of fear and foreboding that sends chills down the spine of even the most intrepid traveler. It's situated in the breathtaking Himalayas. The road is far from any major towns or cities. This means that help and assistance are scarce, leaving travelers to face any potential challenges or emergencies on their own. Loneliness, helplessness, isolation, none of these are the perfect elements of a good fairy story. And then there's the road's treacherous terrain. The narrow, unpaved road winds its way through steep cliffs, sharp bends, and precipitous drops, seemingly defying the laws of gravity. With no guardrails or protective barriers to shield against a deadly plunge, the road demands unwavering focus and nerves of steel. Each twist and turn presents a heart-stopping challenge, as the consequence of even the slightest mistake can be dire. Furthermore, Fairy Meadows Road is notorious for its unpredictable weather conditions. Dense fog, heavy rainfall, and frequent landslides are a constant threat, making the already challenging road even more treacherous. The lack of visibility coupled with the potential for rockfalls or avalanches adds an element of genuine danger, heightening the fear factor for anyone brave enough to embark on this journey. The road's reputation is also due to the remote region's association with supernatural folklore. The name Fairy Meadows itself evokes a sense of mystery and enchantment, but it also adds a touch of eerie fascination. The combination of the road's harrowing nature and its mythical associations further intensifies this spine-chilling atmosphere. Lastly, the sheer beauty and grandeur of the surroundings play a part in making Fairy Meadows Road so terrifying. While the landscape is undeniably stunning, with snow-capped peaks, verdant mountains, and pristine wilderness, it also serves as a reminder of the immense power and unpredictability of nature. Towering mountains and deep valleys create a sense of awe, but they also instill a sense of insignificance and vulnerability in the face of such majestic forces. 1. Karakoram Highway, Pakistan, China. Well, here we are at number 1, and so here is another absolutely horrific road you wouldn't even drive your worst enemy's car down. The Karakoram Highway, also known as the KKH, is a legendary road that winds its way through the towering peaks and rugged landscapes of the Karakoram Range, connecting Pakistan and China. Spanning over 1,200 kilometers and reaching altitudes of more than 4,500 meters, the KKH is widely regarded as one of the most awe-inspiring and fear-inducing highways in the world. One of the main reasons why the Karakoram Highway is so terrifying is its sheer remoteness and isolation. The road traverses some of the most desolate and uninhabited regions on Earth, where help and assistance can be hours or even days away. This highway also features a series of hairpin turns, narrow passages, and steep inclines that require skill and concentration to navigate. And yes, once again, there are no guardrails whatsoever. What do the builders of these roads have against guardrails, anyway? The unpredictable nature and weather conditions along the Karakoram Highway make it even more terrifying. The road is subject to extreme temperature fluctuations, heavy rainfall, snowstorms, and avalanches. Sudden and drastic weather changes can turn an otherwise. Whether carved into mountainsides or lost in remote wilderness, each of these roads reminds us how thin the line can be between adventure and danger. Which one would you dare to face or avoid forever?